Yeah, this is a multi-story, so pay attention. When I was younger, the Seven War Soldiers ran the block in my neighborhood. This was a connection to the nine. My cousin Bub was respected. He could walk down that block and nobody played with him. There was a dispute with my dad on his end with his boat. My dad had a racing boat that he parked on the block, and they didn't want him to park it there. I don't think it was the soldiers. I think it was people from the city. So he had to park it at somebody else's house. I think about one of my sisters from what I remember. Fast boat, big boat. I'm talking about we parking a boat next to our house in the Seventh Ward with two cars. I think at that time my mama had a car. That was Bluebell. She had a blue car. Isn't that something? But multi-story, right? So one day, as far as my father's end, before I go into Bub, my dad had his truck parked on the street. Now, my dad was in and out of my life all my life. I wonder, was it because of the beef with the soldiers over certain things that happened involved with me? There were certain things that I shouldn't have seen. You feel what I'm saying? So, I'm not going to talk about that out of respect for the Seven War Soldiers. Thumbs up to the family. Durgeon Block, thumbs up. That was neighboring blocks. Beefing blocks too. I had friends on Durgeon Block. I went to 42. Thumbs up, McDonald 42. When it came down to it, they was sitting on my dad's truck waiting on him. My dad comes out the house, he look at him, and this is no lie, he says, "You mind getting off my truck?" He had a Ford, old Ford. He still had racing trucks and racing cars back then. Thumbs up. You know, Mustang that wasn't a Mustang. Thumbs up. That bitch was fast. He parked that shit in the lake, and he shouldn't have did that because it got water in it. But whatever. They got off his truck. They wasn't happy about it, but they got off his truck, and we didn't hear nothing else about it. Now, as far as Booby goes, me and Booby had a dispute over a young girl. Keep in mind, Booby, when he went away to jail for 10 years for a shooting, he's 18 years old, could be looking at life, and I prayed that he got out of jail. Booby is 18, I'm 12. The girl name was Robin. Fine ass, tall, dark skinned, beautiful young lady. Robin was so sexy. I knocked on Robin's door. Booby was pissed off about that probably. I knocked on her door before I was even 12 years old. I had the balls to do that. Remember, Booby stayed down the street from me. This is one of his girls. So we was talking, you know, I'm a kid, I'm not even 12. By the time I'm 12, I pulled my first terroristic act. It was on Robin. And I was mad at somebody else. I knocked her cable out. Yeah, I hit the power line and knocked the cable out. Real shit. I hit it up top. I'm 12 years old. They knew it was me. Her cable must have been out for days. How the hell you turn the cable off when you're 12 years old? Real shit. I was like a landlord around there. This was correlation with me and Mike, where we was popping shots at each other with cap guns on the block. We used to be shooting at each other while people was passing by. So one day this man is walking in the middle of us shooting at each other. We're shooting at each other. And none of us hit him. The shooting happened in front of my house. It was hilarious. We was kids. We wasn't trying to kill each other. We was just practicing. So we shooting at each other. And the man just walked by. I was like, why did he get shot? I'm sorry, I gotta cry. Because it was funny. We really was going at each other like, bah, bah, bah. It looked like we was trying to kill each other and we best friends. Popping shots on the block. At that time, it was me and Michael 12. We must have been 11. I knew Michael from Phyllis Wheatley, so Michael moved on my block when he was 11. I was friends with Michael since 10, known him since 10, best friends since 11. Loved his mom. Mom was a beautiful woman. Love his mom. She was always nice to me. Love his sister Micah. She was always nice to me. So me and Michael popping shots at each other, and the man's walking by, and nobody gets hit. Kid you not. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. But we sending shots so close, you'd have thought the man would have jumped. He just kept walking by. This is New Orleans. I'm serious. So, this we last shooting, this shit happened later when I left the school, when I graduated. But my cousin, I think, Boss was there around that time, or might have been getting close to him coming around. But anyway, so Booby had the respect, man. His mama, Jerry, she had a beautiful house. Fish tanks everywhere. I used to go over there and chill. Booby bought me Soldier Man. He bought me Nintendo games. I think Booby didn't take it too much to offense because of the fact that, I was a kid. Booby was 18, I'm 12. So when I went at Robin, I'm just a kid. Man, Robin ain't gonna fuck with that dude. He's a kid. But the ball was on me to do it, and my mama kept me away from him. I could go to his house, but I couldn't hang on the block with Booby. But Booby used to talk shit when I used to go to the store around Durgeon Walk, because they were saying we wasn't supposed to go around that corner. And we didn't really have no skirmishes. There was some beef, but damn, where my lighter? Where my lighter? Hold up. Now I got it. So Booby would talk shit about me and Michael playing with spinning tops. We used to have wars with actual spinning tops. Not like the spinning top game y'all have with that board game. We had the real spinning tops where you had to string them up and you was trying to break the other spinning tops. So we was spending money. It was costing us $2 a day. We breaking each other's spinning tops and we spinning and doing shit. We was just kids. This is the 90s. That's how real it was. And Robin was still sexy as fuck. I probably seen Robin since then. I ain't gonna say nothing. I saw Booby, the last time I saw Booby when he came back from Cali, and it was at my eldest funeral, and he looked puzzled. I guess he thought I was dead. Booby was the one who told me to chill out when I was beefing with the mafia, but he was trying to muscle me. And I just looked at him like, nigga, you know who the fuck I am? I'm a grown-ass man. At this time, I'm 20 years old. Booby's already out of jail. I'm happy to see my cousin. I'm waiting to see him. And he's trying to tell me, the people that you hanging with, stop hanging with them. But I know what that meant. He was saying, nigga, you getting into too much shit. So I understand something. Regardless, I still love my cousin. And good thing the dude didn't die, he shot. Booby was involved in a lot of insurance shit. Never forget that. I'm going to leave it at that. Out of respect for him. Because he's still my favorite cousin. And we beefing right now. But I'm not really beefing anymore. You shouldn't have did what you did. And you know what you did. When I found out what you did and said, that is why the situation happened. I'm just being honest, bro. I still love you. I always loved you, dog. Nigga, you looked out for me on the block, bro. When Donald got killed, know what I'm saying, I was coming home from school, and I saw the truck with the blood on the back of it. He was on his bike, I guess, when that happened. I don't even know what happened to the other dude. They were saying he was dead, and I found out he was alive. And that was on 8. But it was weird. Multi-story. I must have went through 3, 4 stories at the same time. Donald was in love with Tammy. He liked Tammy. Thumbs up.